Hi there, Simon from simonwood.com. I'm feeling sweet today. I've got 3 sweet wines, some of them sweet, some of them extremely sweet, or that's what I'm expecting. I've got a Sauternes, a Tokaji and a Pedro Ximenez. So dig in with the Sauternes first, which is a Lyon Lions de Suduiraut Sauternes 2009. And what it says on the back, the technical director at Chateau Suduiraut has decided to introduce to you a new facet of the Suduiraut terroir, Lyon de Suduiraut. Second wine of Chateau Suduiraut, deliciously fruity, blah 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 blah. Let's give it a whirl. Now, I don't know whether the idea here is to have less botrytis fruit in there and more just late harvest, but that's the character that comes across. There is a little bit of that honeyed heaviness of botrytis, but there's also some of that gentle, relaxed vanilla character of late harvest fruit. So almost like, it's funny, it smells almost more Jurançon-like than Sauternes, but just that slightly heady edge of botrytis at the back to make you think, maybe it's not. Let's taste it. I'm not sure about that one. I'm really not quite sure of the regular Suduiraut blend, but I wouldn't be surprised if this has got more Sauvignon Blanc in there to try and give it that freshness. I do notice more of the botrytis when I come to taste it. But I miss some of the heavy profundity, does that make sense? That I get in really good Sauternes. Here, it just feels a bit gawky and angular, which I never think of words to associate with Sauternes. It may be that it just needs a little bit of time to relax into its bottle. But if the idea is of producing a fresh young wine, I always wonder why not just do very late harvest stuff and try and exclude botrytis from it. It's okay, and I'd very happily polish off quite a bit of it with some blue cheese. But yes, good but not great. Let's see whether we get greatness in the second wine. First one, well, both of these wines owned by AXA Millésime, who own a few other properties in Bordeaux, in Port and various places. So this is Disznókő, Tokaji, Aszú, 5 Puttonyos, 2007. Well, this has got the classic marmalade stickiness about it. It smells like it's going to have a real tang, but at the same time a more intense sweetness. It's lower in alcohol than the one before, 14% down to 12.5%, and I was umming and ahhing about which way round to put them, but I think I've got it the right way round. Let's taste and see. It's got this lovely heady richness, but richness and the freshness. Not afraid of, I don't know if you can see from these bottles the difference in the colour. This is a slightly more golden colour. It shows there's a bit more air got into the blend, and it's softened it. It's made the fresh fruit just put a little caramelised edge to the orange and other citrus flavours in there. And it's one of those that it makes you smack your lips. The first one was making you go, not so sure there, but here you're really going, I quite like that. Again, I would get out some cheese and dig into that, and yeah, quite a step up for me from one to the other. And you'll be able to see from the video the comparative price. I can't remember what they are now, but hey. And I'm pretty sure I've left the right one till the end. This is Gran Barquero, Pedro Ximenez. And it's not from Sherry, it's Jerez. It's Montilla Moreas, Montilla. Well, I better tip a little bit of that out before I pour this in here. So yes, I mean it's Amontillado is called Amontillado because it is made like they make it in Montilla, but for some reason they can't put Amontillado on the wines from Montilla because some bureaucrat somewhere had more money than another bureaucrat. Anyway, let's just dig in. Oh, it's like someone's squeezed raisins and treacle toffee into a glass. I mean, Pedro Ximenez is one of the most intense flavours you get in the wine world. Sometimes it's too intense. I mean, you really need a thimbleful to get full satisfaction. But this feels like it's not going to be one of those that's too concentrated. It will be concentrated, but it's not. I can see through this one. Some of them you do your glass like that, and you think, where's the wine gone? And it hasn't gone. It's just all sticking to the sides. Here it smells like they've got the balance just about right. Well, massive, intense experience. Imagine rum and raisin ice cream, squeezing it together with some treacle toffee, letting the juice ebb into the glass. I'll be honest and say I'll probably drink PX about twice a year, and I like to have like 2 thimblefuls of it. 1 thimble to drink, 1 thimble to pour over the top of vanilla ice cream. But there are people who absolutely love it, and I would the thought of a meal based on drinking PX all the way through. There are actually, you can get some dry PX wines, regular table wines. I think Chile's got some that they're doing at the moment. But it is one of the most. It's a unique experience. No other wines deliver that intense, sticky richness. Maybe liqueur muscat in Australia gets close, but. Something that you really ought to try. A bottle like this, a ½ litre. I mean, if you've got 8 of you sitting down for dinner, it's almost too much to get through. So a little does go a long way. I think I prefer the Disznókő. I think that is the class one of these 3. But everyone should try the PX at least once, probably twice, and maybe even a few times more than that. See you soon.